You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry, ChillyBoy Chillson, and this is my review for Drive-Away Dolls. Now, before we get into this review, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so that you can chill with me on each and every one of my latest videos. Drive-Away Dolls is a 2024 road trip comedy directed by Ethan Coen. In search of a fresh start, two women embark on an impromptu cross-country trip to Tallahassee, Florida. However, things quickly go awry when the pair cross paths with a group of inept criminals along the way. The film stars Geraldine Viswanathan, Margaret Qualley, Beanie Feldstein, Coleman Domingo, Pedro Pascal, Matt Damon, and Bill Camp. So if you've been around, you know if it's gay, I'ma be seated opening weekend. I'm here to support my queer cinema, and I was really excited for Drive-Away Dolls. I thought the trailers looked fun, quirky, right up my alley with like this crime underbelly. The cast was amazing. You throw in Pedro Pascal to anything, and I'm instantly on board. And it just looked like a really fun genre film with lesbians in the lead. What is not to be excited for? Well, I know this is sacrilegious to say, particularly amongst the film crowd, but when the Coen brothers are involved here in 2024, yeah, I get real apprehensive. While I love the tragedy of Macbeth by Joel himself, it's been a bit of a rough streak for me personally with the Coen brothers, whether separate, together, all the above. It's been a while since I've truly loved a film from the brothers. And even before that, their style has always been up and down, hit or miss for me personally. And this is a definite miss, like a huge miss. It is with great disappointment that I have to say I really did not enjoy Drive-Away Dolls. And I'm really upset about it because I was so hyped walking into that movie theater tonight, and I left just flabbergasted. So let's get the positives out of the way first. Well, the biggest positive is Geraldine Viswanathan, who plays one of our leads, Marion. I thought she gave the best performance in the film. Her character is the one I liked the most in the film. She got the most laughs out of me, which admittedly were just random chuckles throughout at best, but they all came literally squarely from her character. And if we had gotten a little bit more of that tone that her character brings to the entire thing, I probably would have at least somewhat liked this film more, but she's great. Margaret Qualley gives a good performance, once you can get past that horrible Texas accent, that is. And Colman Domingo is fun. It's also super gay. Now, I can't put this as an outright positive, but I will always appreciate a film that gets a wide release and just goes there. Super gay, in your face, gay sex, all about it. And I at least have to applaud it for giving us that. And it's only an hour and 24 minutes long. Not even an hour and a half, thank goodness. Yeah, that's my last positive. I didn't even have to sit through an hour and a half of this because, whew, where to even begin when it comes to why Drive-Away Dolls did not work for me. First of all, Ethan Coen, I don't know what was going on here. The direction was a whirlwind in the worst possible way. It tried to elicit like acid trip, quite literally in the film, actually. It tries to elicit this acid trip from you as a viewer with a big celebrity cameo that's in there, which if you look up the film, they're listed there, so not really that big a spoiler. But oh my gosh, I don't know what was happening. These transitions were horrible. The cinematography was surprisingly pretty dull. I mean, it has a very distinct style to it. It's just that that style feels more like a try-hard student film than a veteran filmmaker in the film industry. These transitions were really crazy. Like I made this myself on iMovie type of material here. Wild. Uh, and then the script is not funny, it's not insightful, it has nothing to say and thinks it's being cool, edgy, and daring, when really it's just vapid. And honestly, it's surprising that they do go hard for the fences with the gay sex and gayness in your face like that, because it's directed and co-written by a white straight man. But then you look at it, and a lot of it is really sexual, of course. Again, it fails to say anything or do anything really authentic. The humor didn't hit. It's trying to be campy in many ways, and it's not. It fails on every aspect of trying that. It turns out to be, again, very try hard and ludicrous, ridiculous without the camp factor. The big reveal in this movie is ridiculous. They get a funny-ish kind of gag out of it, but other than that, it's just like, what are we doing? What is the point of this? If you're coming for Pedro Pascal or Matt Damon, don't bother. They are cameos pretty much in this movie, so be forewarned. Beanie Feldstein, I usually find to be really entertaining in films. I could not get on board with whatever she was doing with her performance in this one. It was just nothing but irritating, honestly. I was annoyed, I was rolling my eyes, and just counting down the minutes for this film to end. For a movie I was so excited to watch, feeling like I had to suffer through to get to the end of this movie is heartbreaking. And we need more mainstream lesbian stories. And if we get stuff like this, well, uh, it's looking rough. Everything about it just felt so try hard to me. We get slow-mo of dogs running, we get literal psychedelic stuff, we get weird transitions, and even a nice Game of Thrones direct reference thrown in for good measure. Some really weird, shoehorned flashback sequences with one of our main characters that was really kind of tone deaf and inappropriate to me. And also a really weird shoehorned in kind of love story. So everything about it, just no, no. And honestly, I don't know what's going on with the Coen brothers. As of right now, if I see Coen anywhere near the screenplay, even in the director's chair, whatever the case may be, I'm entering that movie theater with the utmost caution. And after this, Ethan, you know what? If it's not part of the pair, we can just sit it out, okay? Just stay home. It's cool. Stay retired. We don't need any more. Honestly, nearly nothing in this film worked for me. I couldn't wait to drive away, darling, from the movie theater after watching this. It was just a hard pass. It wasn't an enjoyable watch. It didn't make me laugh. Now, I know this one is going to have its rabid fans. I can already tell this is one that is prime for people to absolutely love and think is so funny and think is misunderstood, blah, blah, blah. If you got stuff out of this and you thought this was entertaining and funny, more power to you. Wish it was me. Unfortunately for me, I was ready for one of them to just run me over with the car. Lay down in the highway in front of this car's path. Low key, seems like my time might have been better used just laying down in the highway. So that was my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Drive Away, or did you already check it out? Let me know your thoughts either in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.